Sirisha, you are appearing for which interview?
Yes, sir.
You are
I'm
appearing for
appearing
which
for
interview?
KBL PO, sir. KBL PO.
Karnataka, Karnataka.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why are you using abbreviation? Why don't you tell fully? Doesn't matter.
Uh,
Sirisha, which date you have interview and in which place?
on 13th at Hyderabad, sir.
Very good. You are from which state?
I'm from Andhra Pradesh. I'm currently studying at Hyderabad, sir.
What is it you are studying now? Acha, please keep the mic near your mouth and speak loudly, or sit in a
Yes, sir.
place where you get at least four signals in your cell phone. Your voice is
Yes,
not heard fully.
yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Sirisha, what is it you are
Sir,
studying?
sir, I'm currently doing my master's in law.
Masters in law.
Yes, sir.
Arey Baba, तब तो you have completed your basic degree law.
Yes, sir. I'm in my final year of master's. Next year I'll be joining my PhD also.
Why are you
Yes, sir.
going for PhD and not for practicing?
Uh, because it matches my skills much more than practicing, sir. I'm much more interested uh, in a stable employment rather than going on practicing. So,
Can you name famous lawyers in our country?
yes, sir. Ram Jetmalani is
Hmm.
one of the famous advocates.
Hmm. Who is our Solicitor General?
Sorry, sir. I don't have any idea.
Who
Really
is our
sorry.
Attorney General?
No, sir. I don't have idea.
You studied only law, but still you are not with law.
No, sir. I don't have any idea. I'm really sorry.
Then why did you come to bank?
Uh, as I told before, I was much more leaning to the stable employment rather than being in a profession, sir. Because profession is
What?
much more unstable and unreliable most of the times, especially for women in India. So I prefer being in a stable employment and my skills much more aligned to a bank job rather than being in a profession. So,
What are the skills you have which aligns with
sir,
bank job?
yes, sir. I'm pretty much sure that I have good communication skills as well as good analytical skills. Like I'm currently doing my master's and I cleared UGC net in one attempt also. So I'm pretty much sure that I have good analytical skills. I can analyze a situation, analyze its risks, and I'm also good at risk management in that aspect. And I'm also good at strengthening compliance systems, as I was well aware of the compliance systems that are there right now. So I think these are my
What
skills.
is UGC net?
UGC NET is an entrance exam. Um it helps pupils to pursue their PhDs, and it also allows them to become a JRF, which is a government funded PhD, let's say. And it also a qualification for master students to become an assistant professor.
Are you interested in teaching?
Um, let's say it might be one of my backup plans, sir. You know, everyone must have a backup plan in life. So,
Mhm. What is your family?
sir, I don't have any siblings. I'm an only child. My father's an advocate. My mom's a lawyer. Sorry, my father's an advocate. My mom's a housewife.
Your father being an advocate, why should you not take up law as a profession to pursue?
That's the only reason, sir. Being in a position, being in a situation by myself, I studied closely whether I must pursue a profession or do a stable job. So that's where I was ended up with.
So
I concluded
do
with
you mean
doing
to say
a stable job.
do, do you mean to say he is not getting regular income?
Let's say that it is an unstable kind of profession I have ever seen in my life because there won't be any timings. There won't be any stable income. Like 1 month, there is a huge amount of income. 1 month, it won't be any because I know because of the hindrances also being COVID-19, being Andhra Pradesh and Telangana state issues. It was really
Correct.
unstable being in a profession. So as a child, I decided not to go into that aspect of law.
What are the other exams you have written for banks?
No, sir, this is the only exam I wrote, and I cleared this by God's grace.
Is this your first mock with me?
Yes, sir, this is my first one.
Have I given you second mock date also?
Yes, sir, tomorrow, sir. Tomorrow at
Ve-
11:45 p.m.
Okay, very good. Excellent. That's right.
Yes.
Now, where should I ask question? Should I ask question in law or banking or general knowledge or budget? Choose two topics.
I'll go with law and banking and general knowledge, sir. Budget, I have not studied it, so I'll study by tomorrow.
Okay. What is the talk about law? There has been so much of changes. They were
Yes,
telling
sir.
that from 1st July
Yes.
2024 they are going to do this, that, and all. I am a layman. I don't know. Please tell me briefly about that.
So, there are major penal laws in India. They are known as IPC, CRPC, and Indian Evidence Act. IPC means Indian Penal Code, which defines the offences in India. And there is Indian Evidence Act, which gives rules and regulations with regard to what evidence is to be produced in the courts, how to produce in the courts. And there is CRPC, which means Criminal Procedure Code, which refers to all the criminal procedures that are in the criminal courts right now. So these laws are being colonial laws. So they're enacted by colony in India. So as a part of making them or Indianize them, um, we introduced new bills called Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, Bharatiya Nagarik Nyaya Sanhita, and Bharatiya Suraksha Sanhita, where these laws are consolidated and amended and nationalized into our with our names. So to just remove that whitewash that has been marked by the colonial countries, we just changed it to into our laws. And there are also little bit changes where we introduced certain new laws called chain snatching and stricter punishments for rape, and also
Good.
the
Very nice. Very
procedure.
nice. Sufficient. Sufficient. Please tell me what are the important provisions of Indian Partnership Act?
Indian Partnership. Well, right now we Indian Partnership Act is I don't think it is an obsolete act. We currently use LLP, sir, Limited Liability
Acha?
Partnership right now.
Oh, what is it?
Limited liability partnership regulates the members of a partnership. Like before, there was unlimited number of partners, but right now there are limited number of partners, sir. And moreover, it lays certain standards through which earlier there isn't any limitation for the shares between the partners, or but it consolidated the laws of partnership into making it a limited liability. Like before, it is
Does it
unlimited.
does it does it mean there is no Partnership Act now?
Um, I I don't think so, sir. I don't. I think it repealed Partnership Act of 1932. I think.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
I have not read it. As India
That's what.
as Indian Partnership Act 1932 repealed. Oh, let me see. No, the Indian Partnership has not been repealed. It remains the current law governing partnerships in India. The relevant sections
Yes.
of Indian Contract Act 1872 which previously dealt with partnership were repealed when the Partnership Act was enacted in 1932, making it the primary legislation on the subject. So please, you are a lawyer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll check it out once.
Now, tell me the important provisions of Companies Act 2013. What are the changes that have come? Difference between 1956 and 2013. This is the type of questions you will get.
Yes, sir.
Did I give you the law questions or not?
Yes, sir. You have given me, but I didn't take a look at it yet.
अच्छा ठीक है, no
I'll
problem.
I'll I'll read, sir. Definitely by tomorrow I'll study that.
So I will leave that. I am not going into law. I am going
Yes, sir.
into general knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Who is the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh?
Mr. Chandrababu Naidu.
How many seats are there in Andhra Assembly?
Um, Sorry, sir. I don't.
Who is your law minister in Andhra Pradesh?
I don't know, sir.
Okay. Now, which bank you are having account?
I'm having an account in Bank of Baroda, sir.
What is the difference between Bank of Baroda and Karnataka Bank?
Bank of Baroda is a public sector undertaking, while Karnataka Bank is a private sector undertaking, sir.
What is a public sector undertaking?
Public sector undertaking is a company where 50% shares are held by the government.
50% and more.
Yes, sir. 50% of.
Above 50%. Above 50%.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Normally, we used to say 51% and above. It's okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the regulatory authority monitoring banks?
RBI, sir. Reserve Bank of
What is the
India.
authority monitoring insurance companies?
IRDA, sir. Insurance Regulatory Development
What is
Authority.
the authority regulating our stock exchanges?
SEBI, sir. Stock Exchange Board of India.
Who is the chairman of SEBI?
No, sir. Sorry,
Mrs.
sir.
Madhabi Puri Booch. Lady,
Okay, sir.
lady. Who is the chairman of IRDAI?
No, sir. I don't know.
Mr. Debasish Panda, you are in Hyderabad. You
Yes,
must,
sir.
sorry, you are in Andhra Pradesh. You must know, doesn't matter. Now, yeah, next question.
Sir.
After this one, what is the expansion of NABARD?
National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development.
What are they doing?
They provide finances to agricultural small farmers, and it also plays a key role in financial inclusion of the nation.
But the first part of the answer is not correct. They are not giving loan to farmers. They are giving refinance to banks, RRBs, then commercial banks and cooperative banks. Please study
Okay,
about
sir.
that.
Okay, sir. I'll stand.
Yeah. Now, what are the subsidiaries of Reserve Bank of India?
Sir, Security and Minting Corporation of India, it is one of the subsidiary.
You are not prepared. Did you go through the guidely material? It comes within the first 10 pages.
Um,
You
no,
are not
sir.
you are not remembering. Who is the governor of Reserve
Yes,
Bank of
sir.
India?
I studied this somewhere, sir.
You are not remembering. How many deputy governors
No,
are there
sir.
in Reserve Bank of India?
25.
How many?
25, sir.
Deputy governors, four only. Reserve Bank of India. No problem. Doesn't matter.
Sorry, sir.
You need
Okay.
to study a lot. What is the date of interview?
13, sir. It is on 13.
When did you join our group to prepare?
I think it is on 25th or so, sir.
Why? How many hours would you have spent? Honestly, tell me for reading.
Honestly, I studied around 4 to 5 hours, and I mostly concentrated on the banking stuff like this, and these financial terms I studied so much, but these current affairs I'm not really aware of. So
Not only current affairs, these are basic things.
yes, sir. Sir.
As an individual, you must be aware of all these things.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll go through it, sir.
Very good. Now tell me some of your hobbies.
Sir, I whenever I'm free, I usually eat a lot of food, and I watch
Good.
many sitcoms, situational comedies. I watch them a lot. So that's it, sir. That's one of my
You are only
pastimes.
child,
But
only child for your parents.
yes, sir, I'm the only sir.
It's okay, fine, no problem. Do you want to say something now before our concluding this portion of interview?
No, sir. It is really good talking to you, sir.
But did you not watch my videos?
I watched them, sir. I even take notes. I took notes, sir, actually. But
How many videos you would have watched?
I watched around 40 videos. I watched the old law officer videos also, sir. I took some notes from them, and I don't know
But
where to start, or
what
I
are the
don't know
notes you
how
have
to
written?
prepare, sir.
Have you written down notes?
Yes, sir. I did, sir.
Please
I
keep
did. I wrote.
please keep please keep open the notes and read first one page out of it or any one page out of it.
Yes, sir. I wrote about.
Please open the book and read from there. Don't tell from
Yes.
memory. Read from there.
No, sir.
Let me
And
know.
I wrote about Aadhaar card, PAN card, debit card, MICR, IFSC code, their numbers,
Okay.
and I
Aadhaar
wrote
card,
about
how many digits? How many digit numbers are there?
12, sir. Aadhaar card.
In PAN card, how many digits are
10,
there?
sir. 10.
In IFSC code, how many digits are there?
11, sir.
In MICR code, how many digits are there?
9, sir.
In the case of debit card, credit card, on the back, you have something known as CVV. How many digits numbers?
CVV 3, sir.
What is the expansion of CVV?
No, sir, I didn't tell that. I didn't study that
Card
one.
verification value.
Okay, sir, I'll note that down.
That's not bad. You are more or less okay. But
Yes, sir.
please prepare seriously so that
Yes,
next
sir.
time you come to me tomorrow night,
Yes,
maybe
sir.
you can answer better than what you are doing now.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise,
So,
the best option is to prepare for some other exams seriously by joining some institute. I think in Andhra and all, Sridhar Institute is very famous, or
yes, sir. Yes,
Nandyal
sir.
Institute is very famous. How far
Yes, sir.
is Nandyal from your home?
I think Nandyal is very distant, sir.
What is the name of the place you are living now?
I'm right now in Hyderabad, sir.
Hyderabad
Like
itself,
I'm
there
going
must
to
be.
college
uh,
regularly, so I don't have much time for myself
Hyderabad,
lately. So,
yeah, Hyderabad itself, there must be some institute giving you coaching, and
yes,
your
sir.
level has to be improved. Your clearing Karnataka Bank would have been easy because cutoff may be low. Whereas when you
Yes, sir.
clear for IBPS and SBI, cutoff will
Yes,
be
sir.
quite high and you have
Yes,
to
sir.
study a lot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm
But
sure you can do
I
it.
have never attempted any IBPS or anything, sir. Like my father insisted me on writing Karnataka Bank, so I wrote it in the month of December, I think.
It's okay, fine. But this is not an indication of your ability
Yes, sir.
because this is cutoff is very low and they try to
Yes,
accommodate low mark people also to set that to suit their needs, and then they eliminate through the
yes,
interviews.
sir.
Anyhow, best wishes. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank